Our weekends usually end on Sunday. We want to hang out with our family. Let's give them a little personalized treat. Now we could use a little parfait cup. We could use a little mason jar. They look super sweet. Even using these as favors at birthday parties or weddings in a little mason jar tied with a bow. These little cake in a jar are going to be absolutely perfect. We're just going to use little plastic cups because we don't care what we dig into right now. We're just going to make these and we're going to eat them. So again, using your cake scraps, I want to pick the best of my tops here. And because of my flavor profiles I was playing with all week, I'm gonna go with a vanilla raspberry parfait, and then I'm gonna go with a chocolate cherry parfait. So really quickly, taking something the same size, similar to your cup, this is actually just a part of the cup, cut out some circles of that cake. Hopefully they come out for you. If you can't get it out of there, just pop them back out with a spoon. And we're gonna layer these in that cup. So starting with a small layer of buttercream. So I just threw some of my buttercream into a piping bag, put a little bit on the bottom, drop my cake in, hopefully the right side. Up or down doesn't really matter. Squish it in there. Because I'm doing the vanilla with some raspberry, I'm gonna stick some of this jam that I have left over down on top of that cake. You can pipe this in if it's going to be something you're going to use for a wedding, but if it's just for your family to enjoy at the end of the day, go ahead and just spoon it in there, make a bit of a mess. That raspberry on the side is going to make it look really great when we layer. Another little bit of our buttercream, another layer of cake. And we're just going to keep building this until we get to the top. And on the top, we're just gonna finish off with some of our fresh raspberries that were left over. Bit of buttercream, swirl here, and drop some of these fresh berries down on top. Again, if these were cake in a jar for a wedding, you would use a little mason jar, the 1 cup or half cup, 125 ml. You would fill those up, add the little cover, and then you would just add a little bow on them. Black Forest. That's my wife's favorite cake. Take those chocolate scraps, do the exact same thing. This vanilla buttercream is gonna act like a whipped cream. Again, pop these out. I don't have as much, so this one's not gonna be as tall. This one's only gonna be a little 2-layer, which is perfect as well. If I wanted to trim these layers down, refrigerate these once you cut them off. They'll be easier to work with. They're a little warm here today, so they're a little more fussy, but that's okay. We're just playing with something that would otherwise be garbage. So why not make a mess? But they take seconds to throw together. Stick our chocolate cake down in there. Just wipe that off. Why dirty another spoon? Grab some of those luscious cherries, drop them down in there. Layer with a little more of this chocolate cake. Some more of those cherries. And then just a little dollop of buttercream right in the middle.
Yum.
I mean, come on, guys. That was gonna go in the garbage otherwise. And look at that delicious sweet treat that you get to sit down with a cup of coffee and enjoy.